That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Only Squidward hate on SpongeBob, and he hates on him for the right reasons. I do understand, but the rest of the town, there was only that one episode where they didn't fuck with him, but I think the rest of the town fucks with him, bro. Like, low key.
You think so?
I think so, just because it's just like, he's annoying. Okay, SpongeBob, he's fine.
Mr. Krabs be taking advantage of SpongeBob.
I mean, but he's a capitalist. He takes advantage of Squidward. You know what I'm saying? He takes advantage of everybody. He unwatched a movie for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how cheap Mr. Krabs is, bro.
Patrick loves SpongeBob, but that's
his homie. That's the gang. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Puff has a soft spot for SpongeBob. I would say that.
Nah, she fucking hates dude.
Soft spot.
She
keeps trying with him. Any sane teacher would have gave up.
Shit.
Any regular teacher would have gave up on such a hopeless student. You know what I'm saying?
That's a soft spot to him. I think that's a dedication to the craft. Okay.
What also came out was my boy Pearlz. The newest project.
Pay off.
Not, coming out or anything like that.
It's paid off.
Paid off.
I really enjoyed the artwork, first of all.
Thank you.
I like creative artwork. I like to see people remove signposts, you know what I'm saying, alter their environment. That's what I saw it as you seeking to alter your environment.
Yeah, definitely, man. We did that shit right outside my job too, bro. Like literally, it was crazy as shit because the cameraman who took that picture, I didn't even know he took pictures. Like we're literally at the job. He's like, I'm a photographer. Yeah, I'm like, bro, what? Do you want to shoot some shit out? Bro, literally did that shit right there. Then he sent me the drink. It was fire. I told Davion to, you know what I'm saying, do a little. The idea for it came from like showing how much, like, I was trying to come up with a name for it. Everybody was telling me, you gotta like display how much time and effort you put into this drink, because like you were like doing the studio every day for like 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta show people that, and you gotta kind of like show people that your hard work, like show the hard, like, hard work is paying off. And yeah. Like, all right, so the payoff, man.
Nah, hell yeah, bro.
got.
I dug the album, man, and the performance of the album. You know what I'm saying? When you performed, what was it? Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
You did some songs off the album, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
Like you are growing as a performer, like before our eyes, type shit. Like, 'cause I've seen you perform. I don't know how many times you performed before I saw you first, but like, yeah, it's developed performance by performance and shit like that. How important was it to like develop that craft, like that side of the craft for you?
I feel like that's really what I kind of like when it comes to like this music shit. Like that's what
With the mic just a little bit closer to you.
My bad. When it comes to the music and everything, that's like one of the things that I really like. Cause being in the studio is cool, like it's natural, but like I really want to like put it on display for people. I really want to show people like this energy, because I feel like that's one of the best ways for people to actually hear what you're saying. So if I'm like, an artist can put out 100 songs and it's like only like 30 people gonna listen to it, and that's cool. Like them 30 people, like we love them 30 people. But it's like when you in front of a crowd and like all they doing is watching you and listening to the music and hearing everything.
It's a lot different.
Yeah, you can really connect to somebody. You can really like get somebody. Because I was feeling in the crowd, like, and that's what was giving me energy, like just seeing people and like saying something and they're just like, oh, like, that's great. You feel me? So
it's the equivalent of like whenever like you get a laugh in a room, you know what I'm saying, or just like anything, you know what I'm saying?
Podcast.
Yeah, or on another podcast or something like that. It's sort of the equivalent of just like, someone got it, someone connected. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I feel that, man.
It must be just the crux of any sort of stage performance in general, just that connection if you are not alone.
That side, talking to that side.
Oh, am I backwards? I sure am.
Yeah,
okay, here we go.
There you go.
Beautiful. Can we get some, yes.
Turn around.
Yeah.
Talking to.
Check.
Okay.
there we go.
Why is it like this?
I don't know, man. We've been doing it for 3 years. I don't know.
Come to this room and they sabotage me.
It's all good. It was a lot of weed being smoked in here a little bit earlier.
Allegedly.
So.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're both now hardworking men.
You know what I'm saying?
Retired. We're tired these days, man. But let's go ahead and take a step back, dude. Like, tell us a little bit about like the process of like making the album. What made you want to like record the entire process? What made you choose 30 days? You know what I'm saying? Go.
To be truthful,
I would hope you would be.
I was dealing with some
I was hoping you would lie.
Shit, like just in life in general. 2022, we're in 2023 right now. 2022 was just not a good year for me. I don't know how many people had a good year.
Yeah, it's talking to the mic, bro. It's like right here.
Yeah. I don't know how many people had a good 2022, but I did not have a good 2022. So it's like the beginning of 2023 was like, you know, I honestly like I really was like feeling like not good, kind of depressed and shit. And then I was like, damn, like the only thing I love is music right now, and I felt like I was losing it. So I'm like, let me put myself back in the environment until like I'm comfortable again, you know, until I'm feeling it again, you know?
Right.
And that's really what it was. Like I had to start off like from the beginning. It felt like the first time making music again, like, you know, like I just didn't, you know, and I had to come from scratch, and then in 30 days.
Like in a good way, like starting to make music again, or like this kind of anxious sort of just like
yeah, like the anxiousness and all of that stuff, but kind of in a good way too, because like it was like a blank slate, you know, but I'm still like, I still have all of that behind me, like everything I done did, like being in the studio and all that stuff. So it was like, I was a little bit more comfortable, but I still was kind of like, you know, I haven't done this in a while. Like it was a couple months.
You're like John Wick. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was about that life for a long time. Then I had to take a little bit of break. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. You know?
I'm back.
When you come back to
4
something,
movies.
when you come back to something, do you feel like you're drawing on the same things that you drew on before, or is it a whole new sort of chapter in just what you're drawing from, or where you sort of crafting your music from?
It's a new chapter. I feel like, you know, I'm not gonna say every artist has to understand this, because, you know, every artist is different, but for a lot of them, it's like, you gotta understand that this is your life story. Like all your work is your life story. Like, I was reading that in the book too. It kind of resonated with me the other day. Like you can't focus on one thing. Everything you go through in life is gonna contribute to the music you're putting out now. So like the past contributes to now, and then people hear that in the future, you know. And it's like, it all comes full circle. So, right. You know, like when I started it, I was drawn from brand new experience. I was drawn from like, damn, like I was getting beat down with life, and now I'm trying to fight back. And now I'm trying to show people like why I'm doing everything I'm doing, you know. It was stuff like that. Like for a lot of people, like, you know, I was going through bullshit with people, negative people, and I'm just like, the only reason they're so negative is because they don't understand what like I'm going through right now. So it's like I kind of had to just let people be, kind of, but that was mainly like a lot of the subject matter, I feel like, on the last album and stuff like that.
Yeah, nah, because it's one of those things too, like like a sort of like saying that I kind of, or like phrasing I sort of like live by, is just like, you don't know what everyone's going through. You don't know what anyone's going through, like, you know what I'm saying, in their own head, in their own life. So kind of just be nice to everybody. But most people don't have that. They're just like, bro, they don't know what I'm going through, so fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, they could be going through 10 times worse and you have no idea. They're just super strong, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's why it's a stalemate for me, man. I try not to feed it back into the negativity, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
like,
bro.
Just,
the wolf you feed will grow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm full of sayings today.
Man,
I'm cleaning pools all day.
Let's get philosophical.
I'm full of chemicals.
Let's tell people what's up, man. Let's help some people in life today. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna need it.
This album, when I was listening to it, sounded like a guy talking to, like, pleading with a younger version of himself to take his advice. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And in that, hopefully, like, creating a mental image in the current self of a guy who's like 4 years older than you are right now, who's like, yo, do this shit. Don't do that. Do this.
It's the full circle moment right there. But it's funny you said exactly what you just said, because I don't even want to say it on the podcast. I don't even want to say it. Like, you said some fucking crazy shit. Should I say it?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Damn.
You're here to talk for an hour.
I have a habit of doing shit like that. Like, everybody who knows me is like, bro, why would you say you're not about to say it after you know?
It's one of those things. I see like, right through it. You're gonna say it anyway. You just wanted us to be like,
nah, no, you got. I mean, you got it. Basically, that is the process right there. That's literally like how I make music. It's literally I'm talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? It's just like don't be a bitch ass nigga, bro. Get up, get some money. You know.
They like, come on.
It's like all of it.
Future you is depending on us.
Yeah, but I can be talking to any one of me at any given time, though. You know, it's not just one. It's not just the past. I could be talking to me now. Or I can be talking to me later. But
they got medicine for that now.
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel that though. That's the thing. Having that internal monologue is something that like I deeply understand, because like, yeah, just in my room all the time, just talking, just like going over things all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh, past self, this is what I would tell them. Future self, this is what I'd ask. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And you told me this. Not everyone has an internal monologue.
I saw a video that said that, and I couldn't wrap my head around it.
I can't wrap my head around that.
How do you decide to do things?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, how do you make a plan in your head? And then I was like, oh, I guess you don't.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you have a voice in your head telling you things. You know, just
it was like 60% of people, right?
Yeah, and like people are just like, what do you mean a voice? And it's like, yeah, I mean, it's me. It's not a voice. it's me, but sometimes in an accent or something.
So like, how is the voice like? Is it talking to you? Like, is it talking to you right now?
We talk to each other.
It's more like that, yeah. It's not some skit shit that I'm like, you know, like talking to like, you know, a fucking teddy bear, you know what I'm saying, and pretending it's a person or thinking it's a person.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, no, like I'm talking to myself, you know.
I don't think I got that.
Oh man, you're a part of the 60%.
I don't.
You're the majority.
I don't think I got that.
Just from our conversations, I don't see how that could be the case.
You don't talk
And that's the thing. Maybe we're not explaining it right, or like we're not like getting the essence of it right. Because like saying like, oh, there's a voice in your head and you're talking to yourself. You're just like, you sound a little out there. You know what I'm saying? You sound a little far out. But like,
I mean,
so
the fact that
yeah.
you're even self-aware enough to say, let me go and back in time, which is a flat circle, and give myself advice. It kind of lends itself to say, okay, this is a person capable of what essentially thinking is.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's like no, you know. I feel like I see shit. I feel like I see scenarios. I don't like. I mean, it's not no like a dialogue or a monologue. It's like more like I'm actually seeing things, how things could turn out. Like,
do you like talk it out in your head though?
Nah.
It might be one of those.
It's visual. Like it's just like, you know, like before I came here, I'm seeing like how like, and now that we here, it's like it's a little bit different. But like I was seeing like, you know what I'm saying? Like this picture, like visualizing it. Like
okay, so it's a more visual voice than an actual audible one.
Yeah, it's like nothing I hear. It's just more things I like see. You know what I'm saying? So like before I perform, like I see like how you want to perform. Like I see like, okay, like, and then I'll go back and see the video. And it'll basically like try and like line up, but like
see what didn't line up with like your fantasy of it or whatever. Yeah,
it's like one of those anime concepts. Everybody just kind of gets a different power based on their personality.
I guess. Yeah, I love it. I don't even watch anime like that. I only watch like one anime, but like I know what you mean. But I only watch the one anime, and the people who know me, they know what it is too. Like. The One Piece.
You here to keep secrets, man?
One Piece. Nah, it's the One Piece. We gonna
because
take them up there.
It's all of anime. That's the thing. It's like 1,000 episodes. You know, or like way more than that.
It's literally
One Piece?
1,000 joints.
Isn't it? Yeah,
It's like 1,060.
Yeah.
I think it's 1,066 right now.
Yeah, it's all of anime. Yeah, I don't think there's a storyline or whatever they
Apparently
didn't
it's
cover.
fantastic.
Nah, it is a storyline. It's the most fantastic storyline. The
There's
greatest
nothing they
storyline
haven't
ever.
covered. That's the thing. There's nothing they haven't covered. You know.
Yeah, they'll bring some shit back from like they in this last episode they went back like 800
Still making
episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not done.
Nah.
Christ,
it's at a pinnacle right now. It's like at a great point, you know. I highly recommend.
It's even better than the previous 1,000 episodes. That's sick.
I highly recommend.
I'm gonna check it out, but you know it's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a while, but I mean,
take
like,
a little bit.
I'll tell you this: once you get to like episode like 478, you're gonna be good.
470.
Like you gotta watch the 400 episodes.
I have a goal.
Yeah,
now.
watch
Sweet.
the 400 episodes, and then once you get to like 450, you're gonna be like, whoa,
That's
like,
less
this is
intimidating
turning
than
up,
all
you know?
thousands. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think is with the anime? You watched it dubbed or sub.
I don't read TV. Like I read
are
books,
really particular
you know?
about it. I never really cared. Like,
I
Okay,
don't.
so
I'll
I'll
100%.
explain
read
this.
books.
I'll explain this, right? I was high as shit one time. I was watching Naruto, right? And Naruto was always like kind of like funny to me because I always thought Naruto was a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like Naruto's just like he's always crying for what? You know what I'm saying? To do something about it. You know,
Like over pussy, over losing fights,
over
everything. You know what I'm saying? Just
Even
like,
when he wins a fight, he's crying. Like,
yeah,
why the
he's
fuck
like,
you
bro,
do-"
I'm so
But,
happy I won. You're just like, shut the fuck up, bro.
It's just so I'm watching it, but it's dubbed the whole time, right? And so
Yeah.
like one time I'm watching, and they apparently like they cut off the dub at some point, right? And they stopped making the dub episodes.
Yeah,
And
then
it
I
was just
stopped
sub.
watching.
But like
That's
I'm
it.
telling you though, I watched like the first 3 episodes just straight sub, and it was the craziest. Like I'm just like, okay, I get it now. Like why this shit is so crazy to people.
Yeah.
That shit was so much more dramatic. Like I was like, this is not no cartoon. Like this is really like So yeah, it's the same thing. With
It's
One Piece.
yeah, because that's the thing too about like I understand why people liked saying what's it called, the subversion or whatever, because them niggas get it, bro. There's because it's their language. They understand the nuance of the language and like say the whatever the cadences and shit like that. It's like It's like if like a only like Chinese speaking person is like would do American voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you're not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can learn the language, but you're not gonna quite get it.
Like how immigrants will they say thank you a lot. And a lot.
It's like this. Yeah, the cadence of an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? Just like the word we're getting the conversation across. But like you say some things, I'm just like you don't gotta call me Poppy all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Or even one time. Honestly.
I gotta.
So I gotta ask, man. We all the time on here we talk about artists taking control of their own careers and that they sort of branch out into other ventures. They do all these things. What specifically is it about Lemonade? Because it's more difficult to do.
You're the juice man.
You know what I mean? It's not a harder sell, but it's very different than what we would usually see, and it's much easier to mass produce.
So
Lemonade.
The story behind Lemonade is I was outside. I was helping getting my car fixed. My coworker was helping me at the time, and my parents came home. My mom brought out some lemonade that she made, and she gave it to dude. He drank it, crushed it. Next day we go to work. He's like, "Hey, I will pay for your mom's lemonade." And I literally right there, I was like, "How much?"
Like shit.
And he said $3.
There was no what?
I was like, I was like,
$4.
And it's like then my brain started working like the business mind, everything. That's when at that critical moment in time. That's when
interesting. No hesitation. One and done.
It wasn't no one and done. It wasn't no one and done. It was something in the back of my head for a little while. I was still going to work on everything. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I kind of said it right there like as like a joke, kind of, but it wasn't like it stayed there. And then. Yeah, shit happens, not fucking with these people no more. I want to do my own shit. Talking with my friend and, just thinking of a product to sell, trying to come up with like business ideas, trying to sell music, all of that stuff. And it was like, I don't know, just the lemonade. I was like, I can figure it out. All of it started like coming together. It's like, all right, like if I really want to do this, then I got to kind of, let me do some research real quick. Let me see how to, just get this shit going. Like, I don't know, like we here now, but it's like, it was a lot. Like I was putting them in bottles like that at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was making the juice and like emptying those bottles out, right? And then putting them in there.
Write the label.
Going to colleges, selling them on the street. Like, hey, I got this lemonade. $3 a bottle, boom, boom. Like people was not fucking with it at all.
Was it hard to sell a yellow beverage with no label on the street?
Absolutely. What is like, this? Like, bro,
what the fuck you talking about?
And the college kids
bro, just
too,
take a sip.
But this is the perfect part. The college kids don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no.
I told them it's lemonade. They say, is it? Sweet. Is it alcoholic? Does it have anything in it?
What's
like,
this, piss?
They drank it. They drank it and it was like, oh, it's good. Like, it's really good. So like that, it was like, all right, word of mouth. I'm like, bet. Like, they gonna spread the word. Whatever. Do that. The guy selling the plastic bottles with the juice, he got it. You know what I'm saying? Next couple of days, we had a pretty good couple of days. I was like, man, now that I did that, I was like, I could do anything for real. Like, let me actually legitimize this shit, because it's like the better I make the cooler I make it look, the more people are gonna be invested into it, and it's like that's what happened.
Ah, cool. Yeah.
Like.
So was it a thing to where like you always kind of had like a entrepreneurial spirit and like you're just kind of looking for something to apply it to, or you know what I'm saying, was this is like, hey, this is just an opportunity, let me hop on it real quick?
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. I got high shit for like my bad. I had lost my train of thought for a second. Like, I like
see like the scenario.
You said yeah.
The scenario's kind of scrambled for you.
Yeah, like shit.
Scrambled.
Not as that's like, were you always like a entrepreneur at heart type shit? Like in this kind of like you were just looking for something to do, or was it just like this opportunity? Let me become an entrepreneur.
I was floating in the wind, man. Like
let me grab something.
I was doing whatever, man. It was like it's because I feel like I didn't feel passion towards anything until it got to this. That's when I really started feeling passion. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, damn, like I want to make music and I want to just like do some shit. I want to do some shit. I want to like leave a legacy. I don't want to just be like I'm floating in the wind right now, but I don't want to just be like, you know what I'm saying? Just here today, gone tomorrow. Like, yeah, like I want to like plant my flag. That's what I want to do. I want to do something. So it's like, you know, people can recognize, hey, you know what I'm saying? So-and-so did this. Like, check it out. Like, I know it's people right now that's probably seeing what I'm doing and it's just like, oh, like, damn, I can't believe it. Like, you know, I'm trying to do something, man. Like,
hell yeah, man.
I like, what, dude?
We all are, dude.
We young, bro.
Yeah, because I was that way, like, before we started the pod. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, bro, like, you know, I wasn't interested in doing anything, really. I was just kind of just like, fuck everything. You know what I mean? I'm just going to have a job and whatever. But then I was just like, you know, that's not right.
You feel it. I feel like
it doesn't feel right. You know
everybody who does like something like what we do feels that. Like you have to feel the pull to it, because if it's like this, and you know, I met people who got in the booth and they made music, but you know, like you can tell, like you don't really want this. Like you're not feeling that. Like
even if they're dope, that's the thing too. It's like you can hear passion in somebody's voice.
Exactly, you know? Man. Like
I'd rather hear a passionate nigga that kind of sucks, that's like okay or whatever, than just a careless, just like dope cat.
Because you know the passionate dude that's okay, he's gonna work day and night to get better. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a dude who's like, you know what I'm saying, hard work beats talent. With talent fest to work hard. We all heard that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's dude who's aight, but he loves this shit, he's gonna get better. Oh yeah. Dude who's good, like he's art, like, you know what I'm saying, really talented, but he don't really care, like, man, you can only go so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
At some point, the competition's gonna catch up with you.
Exactly. Like it's
and surpass you. And surpass you, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man.
Work always shows, man.
Work will always show, dog. But yeah, bro, like, so when did you like officially start like making music? You know what I'm saying? Like, when did it like click for you? Like, I want to make music. You know what I'm saying? Where were you?
2018. End of 2018.
All right, so you got some years in it.
Yeah, end of 2018. First song I put out 2019. First music video 2020.
Okay, nice, man.
And that was Dead People.
Gotcha.
First performance was what year?
2022, I think. Oh wait, no, it was
April
Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Was Addict Fool's Day?
Addict Fool's Day. Addict Fool's Day was the first performance.
TM. You know what I'm saying?
Number one.
Attic and Friends, number one.
Yeah, nah, that shit was lit, bro. I don't know if y'all remember that joint. That shit was lit.
The
like
Twin Valley one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the first one
was the good one. Yeah, the first one was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was lit, man. My parents were in there, dude. I was like, yeah, like they can't, like it was. And my parents, my sister, and her family-in-law, like they came too. I was like, whoa, like this is great.
I'm glad we could be a part of that, man.
Man, thank you guys, man. My coworkers came. It was like people I ain't seen in like a year and a half. They showed up. It was like, yeah, we here. You told us to come. I'm like, I did. I didn't think I was gonna come.
Like shit, yeah. I didn't expect this.
Man, it was
seems
awesome.
like you have a good circle around you, like a good support system.
Man, that's. I think that's why I'm here today. It's because of the people supporting me.
Hell yeah, man.
It's like, you know, like it's just that shit is real as fuck, man. The love is real. I love that shit. Like, I love them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Like, I can name so many names. Y'all done seen me with so many people. It's like, it's like my circle. Y'all done seen me with so many people, but my circle, that doesn't mean my circle is like huge. It's not. It's just like,
oh man, you'll see me dap up crazy amount of people at the show. I don't know anyone from anyone.
But you got your core though. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that something like the family. You know, like it's your tribe. Like, you know, like that's that. Yeah, like that shit. I appreciate that, man. It's real.
I definitely know who my folks are, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's super important, man.
Yeah, you learn it at an early age too. It's just like, bro, you can't just be around everybody. You know, this is mad draining. This is super draining, bro.
So we say things early age and stuff like that, but we young, man. Like, we young as shit. People call us, but people think we babies, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're in your 20s.
Oh man, I wish I was that age.
Yeah.
I'll do all
you in your 20s.
I'll be like, yeah.
You in your 20s. Yeah, bro. What? Like, dude, we young still, man. Like,
we're youngsters. You know what I'm
saying?
We're youngsters.
You ever have a conversation with some old people and they just like, man, like, you just like they can feel you stressing. They just looking at you like, bro, like you're 25, bro. Like chill.
I wish I was your. It's like no, you don't wish you were my age. You wish you were my age with your old brain. You know what I'm saying? Like to like now you don't stress and you feel good. You know what I'm saying? But the two don't coincide. You know what I'm saying? The process of life is always going to be the process of life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be freaking out when you're young, not knowing what you're doing, then slowly become this like jaded and just a little bit just like everything's gonna be all right. Everything usually just works out. And like that's the thing. Compare yourself to where you were in high school. How like stressed you were in like high school and shit like that, or how fucked up you were in high school or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Just tripping
like
about the prom and shit.
Yeah, tripping about dumb shit.
What the fuck? Like
and it's like, bro, like I would have went to prom drunk, you know what I'm saying? Just high as fuck. Just had a good old time, bro.
Nothing mattered.
Nothing mattered. There was no consequences. Party, you know? I didn't realize it, bro. No one I respected told me that nothing mattered. Not like in that age. Not nothing mattered, but like it's just like there are almost zero consequences for your actions if you're not doing crazy fucked up shit. If you're just gonna smoke and drink a little bit when you're young, like underage, it's like
that's not an endorsement. It's not what that.
Yeah, don't do it. Obviously, are you kidding me?
Not good for you.
You
man.
get some weed for them lemonade, and you have a good night, and you watch a movie, a PG-13 movie at that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
And that says parental guidance suggested. So
yes,
you know where we stand.
Suggested, man.
So I want to know about this person. Sort of, who were you before 2018? Before you were taking music seriously?
2018.
Before the Pearlz.
I remember we said we was athletes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what I played? Guess what I played in college?
Football,
baseball,
No.
basketball,
No.
wrestling,
soccer.
No.
rugby,
No.
cricket.
No.
fucking.
You
What else
swam.
is there?
I don't fucking know.
Lacrosse.
I played lacrosse, man. I was yeah.
That- and you know what? And you know what? And you know what? That's on us. That's on us.
Yeah, I was a lax.
That's
I
on
was
us.
a
We
lax. Hey,
stereotype.
listen.
Yeah, that's on us.
I was the lax, bro. I was a
very
lax,
popular
bro.
sport.
I went to this freaking school in the middle of nowhere, right? And it
What's
was
cool?
Mercyhurst University, bro.
I heard
It was-
Mercyhurst.
Yes,
I heard of that.
Mercyhurst University.
Oh,
it was.
I thought it was like Mercy.
Catholic,
Hurst.
right?
I was
Let
like,
me
that's
tell
not a
you,
real
yeah,
school.
Catholic school. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not even a thing no more. I think they shouldn't.
Oh damn! My sister's school did that too.
Yeah,
Dissolved,
like,
yeah.
bro, like you gotta think about how many of these colleges are freaking scams, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
but,
even
you
if they
know,
have buildings and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, it's
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
scams. So like, you know, I'm at this school and shit, and we're playing lacrosse, and we like traveling. We going to different schools. It's probably also fucking scams. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
It's like D3, so it's probably real fun.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it was
doesn't
dope.
matter.
It was dope. It was,
Yeah.
but they really cared. They were super Catholic. They was like, yo, like they treated this shit like they treated me like Pablo Escobar because of this. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never getting caught. I got caught a couple times though, but for a while I was never getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Until I got caught. Then they just started hitting me with like fines. And
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah,
I wasn't
but-
getting caught till I got caught.
Yeah, dude. That before I was just fucking around. I was like I said, I was leaving the wind. Like I ended up right before 2018. I was relaxed, bro. Shit was dope as shit. You know what I'm saying?
They look like they have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Like them
Yeah.
kids, I'm still friends with a lot of them to this day. Like we had a lot of fun, man. Like
A lot of Sperry's.
Yeah,
A lot of shorts.
I seen some characters, man. Like I'm talking about. We had this big dude. I don't know. Bro. Oh my gosh, the thing about this shit now is cracking my head open. Like big ass Dimitri, who had the softest voice in the world, but he was a boxer too, so he could really fuck. But he was super nice. He was super friendly. This one dude was messing with him one time, and he just was like, bro, like I'm from Jersey, bro. Like
You don't want to do this.
like you don't want to like really trying to talk him
Really
down,
don't
and the
wanna do
dude was
this.
drunk, try to fight him, bro. Dimitri like crushed him in like under 4 seconds. It was
Yeah,
a crazy, and the nicest dude in the school, and
Like, I
like,
didn't wanna
his
do it.
hands, it was like every single punch connected, like boom, 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 boom. Dude's on the ground. What the fuck?
He's probably
Yeah.
going after the first one. Just kept, you know.
It's like that
Bruh.
scene from
Here
Baby
come more.
Boy. This nigga's just upset. He's just like, I'm just trying to be a good nigga.
Bro, for real, bro. It was a character. Like everybody was a character over there, man. Like like we had people that there was this one kid. What's his name? It started with like a J, but there was this one kid. He just would like
Jackson?
always. Nah. He would always like get real tough. Like the first time, like if he was first me and you, like he'll act real tough. Like
Sounds like a
he don't
Jared.
fuck with you. Like he's super gangster. Like man, like what? But like if you really just push him a little bit, softy. Just
Yeah.
go all the way down, like you know what I'm saying. I'm just he's
was
like,
like,
all right,
bro, I'll
bro,
kick you
chill.
in the
Your best
kneecap.
friend, like your he'll be your best friend after that. I'm just like, bro, like it's just the dynamic of like how he goes from like super like you know like standoffish, like nah, bro, I don't know you, bro, like you know what I'm saying. I don't nah. And you're like what, bro? Like he's like, chill, bro, chill. Like, you know, I'm just, bro, my
fault,
bad, my
OG.
fault, bro. Like, you know, like
My
that,
fault,
like, my
OG.
fault, OG kid.
I'll
Like,
do that
bro,
with Clayton and shit.
Like,
I'll do
what
that
the
with Clayton and
fuck?
shit. I'll mess with him just like until like he just gets up and like wants to fight. I'm just like, nigga, why you want to fight? Relax.
Yo,
you doing?
bruh. Everything, man. Everything.
Yeah, man.
Everything.
That's always funny.
There was a dude, Ricky. Ricky's story is the funniest.
Oh,
This
man.
last one. My fault, bruh. My
Oh
bad.
man,
White boy
I want to hear
White
Ricky's
boy
story.
Ricky.
No Bobby.
White boy Ricky was selling the, you know what I'm saying, on
His father
campus.
gave him that name.
Yeah, whatever. He had the super nice red car and everything, right? And it was just like he was just there, like he played basketball. And I'm like, this kid does not play on the basketball team. Like when you look at him, we went to the basketball practice, we watching them play, they scrimmaging. Ricky did not miss a single fucking shot.
Man.
The whole time he's shooting, and he's shooting from anywhere. I shit you not. I wish I was like amping this up. I'm
you call him
telling
Ricky?
you, Ricky.
Oh, I thought you called
his
him
name
Ricky.
was Ricky.
I thought that was like an affectionate nickname
Bro,
because you said he was selling the
his name was Ricky. There was nobody called him nothing else. It was just Ricky. You know what I'm saying? So Ricky was like anywhere on the court, he's shooting. It's in, right? He sells the stuff on campus, right? And one day Ricky comes back, like somebody's telling me, one of his teammates is like, yeah, like Ricky just had a bad like trip. You know what I'm saying? He was taking acid and he had like a bad trip. I'm just like, bro, like I didn't know what acid was. I was like, what the fuck is acid? Like this is the first time I'm hearing about this shit. Like
It's a beautiful
last
thing.
time I heard about acid, somebody ate their eyeball or some shit like that. So I never wanted to do that shit. But
They took a crazy dose, so you're
yeah,
fine.
that's
You'll
fucking
be
insane.
fine.
But you know, Ricky did some bad acid. Nobody knew where Ricky was for like the whole day. Boom, boom. Then class starts.
Where was
up.
the school at? Was the school like
It was in Pennsylvania, like Erie, Pennsylvania.
some
you know what I'm
private
saying?
Pennsylvania too? They was probably getting 25 out.
Yeah, like
crazy
this,
shit.
This motherfucker,
Crazy
this
shit.
motherfucker comes to class, and he just goes in the middle of class and he interrupts the teacher and everything, and he starts writing gibberish on the board, just writing shit. She calls like the police or whatever. They get him out of class, but he runs away and he disappears again. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's talking about it. I'm going to the basketball house. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go do our thing, whatever. And then Ricky comes to the house.
There was like, hey, bud.
It was just super. Nah,
How you doing?
It was like an argument going on. They come in like you hearing something. I'm just like, what? Like what? Like what's going on? Like I'm over here. I'm like, bro, like
It's like, what y'all
the
tripping
fuck
on,
is
man?
going on, right? Then
Like, we're not tripping. Ricky is.
Ricky's best friend, dude. His friend, roommate, basketball dude, Chance.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, I just remember like he's talking. I'm walking outside. He's talking with Ricky, and like out of nowhere, he just punches Ricky in the face. Boom! Ricky just hits the ground. It was crazy.
He was like,
Gets up, disappears again. Didn't hear from Ricky like 4 months. But I remember every day I was walking to class, we would always see his red car, right there. Every day, it was like Ricky's red car. You know, he was like
memoriam.
crazy acid trip.
Can I use that for a short film title?
Go ahead.
Like, shit, nah.
What's the title though?
Ricky's Red Car.
Ricky's red car.
That's-
yeah.
And that's gonna be the exact story.
Ricky, yo.
You're gonna be Ricky.
Ricky, nah, hey, I
That's the
can't.
thing. I can't guarantee that'll be the story. That's how I write my shit. I start with the title.
Bro, Ricky, man, hey, I want to know what will happen. if
I
he
hope he's
sees
doing
this
well,
joint.
man.
I hope
Like,
he's
I
doing
hope he
alright,
figured
man.
it out.
Actually, that's a good story. Let's tell that story.
Yeah, I was like, I hope he
Ricky.
figured it out. Like that's the thing. It's the short because when he disappears, that's the end.
He
You know what I'm saying? We
disappeared.
don't
He
hear from
disappeared a
Ricky
couple
again.
times.
Nobody heard from Ricky again. Nobody.
Yeah.
And it's funny because everybody who like, you know, people would come and go from that school, but everybody who left and gone, you would hear about him again. Like the next year when I went, you would hear, oh, I seen so and so. But Ricky disappeared off the face of the earth.
Bro, what if his car's still there?
Nah,
That'd be
they
so
moved it that year, but it
fucking
was like
funny.
I was like, damn, who took Ricky's car? We was all talking about like, yo, taking Ricky's car because like it's Ricky. Like nobody, we were dumb kids. So I was like, man, what if
This
we
a
take the
mystery,
car?
son. This a
What if we
mystery.
take? What if we find the keys? What if we hotwire? Like nah, like
Come on,
But
man. Ricky was our
yeah.
friend, bro. Like,
nah, Ricky,
don't
bro,
do that.
everybody just left Ricky's car alone. It was just right there the whole
Type
time,
shit,
like
bro.
through the seasons. You know what I'm saying? Spring, winter, like summer. Is Ricky's car was just posted right there for a while. Like
Type.
I was like, damn, like.
That's a wild mystery though, bro. But bro, low key though, I had a weird mystery happen today.
What happened?
It's kind of crazy. So I got a new job working at a pool cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Congratulations.
it's fine. But but thank you. But yeah, nah. So I'm doing that. We're just going around this like these just fattest cribs you see in your life. You know what I'm saying?
That's
just
dope.
bro. Like I cleaned a joint today. I have fountains in the pool.
That's
you know what I'm
dope.
saying? Like it's a hot tub attached. There's a golf
you took some
green.
notes.
There was a golf green on that joint. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Bruh, that nigga just the whole time was out there watching us, bro. I was like sick about it. He was funny because he was like a New York, New Jersey cat. I was like chatting him up a little bit, but You know, he was kind of funny. But nigga, today we went to this one pool. It was like real deep in the cut, like single, barely paved road type shit. It's just like we're just like weaving in, and we're like looking like through the foliage and shit, and castles, just goddamn castles. You know what I'm saying? Like stone driveway, big fucking castles and shit like that. Pull up on this one joint. And like it's kind of like in the corner, like on there's like a dead end or whatever. And we just pull in, and it's just like this, like it's like a single stone. You know what I'm saying? Like a single stone front of the house,
Just one block.
one window. You know what I'm saying? Like in the joint, and the rest is just like I guess like wraparound and shit like that. Very futuristic looking house. You know. And they're telling me about this like the crib, like oh we've been here before, never seen the owner. You know what I'm saying? We never really seen the owner. You know what I'm saying? I think Chris said he's seen him once, my coworker. And you're just like, oh, okay, whatever. And like one of our managers or whatever, he's just like, no, I think he's like, you know, working for the CIA or whatever. But he's burnt. But like, I thought about it because why I thought about it was, first of all, his pool was a pool I'd never seen before. It was a dome. It was a dome. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a. I'm trying to think of like the fabric.
The
even.
pool
It's like
was encased in the dome.
Yes, the pool was encased in the dome. You know what I'm saying?
But how big was it? Like it was like auto.
It was all the way around. You know what I'm saying? It was huge.
Just the pool though, or like the whole area?
No, it was just the pool, like next to the house. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was the dome here and the crib right here. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like you enter the dome and then you get into the pool.
No, you enter the dome. There's
And
a
you're
whole,
in the pool.
There's a whole deck. There's a big ass deck. You know what I'm saying?
Design?
Yeah, of course. Well, like yeah, there's a big deck. You know what I'm saying? There's like he has like his putters and a green right there. You know what I'm saying? There's like chairs everywhere. It's like it's nice. It's nice.
I'm sure.
But it's like run down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like the screen, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's holes in it. There's like a stick coming through it and shit like that. There's like the pool is like not great. It's like it hasn't been looked at because it's like it's real low. You know, we're just like, oh, that's weird. You know, whatever though. And then you know we're like, we're gonna go. You know, it was our last pool. We can't really do anything about it. We're just gonna put core in it and go. You know, just like all right, bet. And you know, I'm like looking around the crib and it's like it's this. Hasn't been looked after. Like a lot of shit's like rusted out. There was this what's it called? Like seat cushion. It was like from the '96 Super Bowl, and it was just like it was just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Just like cracked a little bit, sunburnt, whatever. And I'm just like, oh man, okay. So I'm looking around, looking up in the windows. Very weird looking shades. You know what I'm saying? Like not like fancy ass shades you would imagine in a crib like that. It's like tarp almost. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like tarped up a little bit. I'm just like, all right, this is strange.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, I was like, hey, Chris, let's roll out, man. Whatever. So, go back down the barely paved road or whatever. Going down. We get to like the two-way or whatever. So like the traffic's coming back this way. These brand spanking new, beautiful black Chevys, just like one after the other, like on two joints. A sedan and SUV. Diplomatic plates on the bitch. Oof. Diplomatic plates on the joint. Rolling past, the cat is a little bit of the window down. Cat in a suit. I was like, I think we just left before some shit happens, bro. Because he said, like, bro, I'm just thinking now. I'm just like, that cat might be CIA. You know what I'm saying? That cat might be like some covert shit. Because he's in the cut. It's Virginia. You know what I'm saying? It's the CIA is right down the street.
He might legit be intelligence.
Huh?
Who hired y'all to clean the pool?
The cat. I mean, at some point, you know what I'm saying? The cat did at some point, but no one's seen him.
Yo, my brain just made this up.
Because we don't talk to them, sorry, but like we don't like talk to the customers and shit like that. We just we go in their backyard, clean the pool, and leave. Like we barely talk. We don't talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I feel like the fucking what if y'all go in there, like the fact that y'all are going there, that transaction taking place, it's a signal to somebody else. Like when you see them go and clean the pool, it's done.
Oh shit!
I don't know, man. I hope that's okay.
96 Super Bowl unlived in house is clearly not for somebody's.
Right, and if you saw it, you know exactly what I'm talking because it's just forest around. Like there's another crib like down the hill, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but like nothing really near it. So I'm just like, oh, dude.
Yeah, river. Sorry, man. A river just got poisoned.
They might take you out,
bro. That's the thing. I'm not cleaning that pool by myself. I might even tell him that. I'm just like, hey, bro, like I'm bringing somebody with me on the ride. If I'm going to this joint today, when I'm doing it by myself with my own truck, I'm just like, yeah, I'm bringing someone, bro. I'm not doing that.
Hey, you know what's crazy, yo? You like a pool, pool cleaner, right?
Yeah.
That's a porn job, bro.
What is the first thing I thought? The first thing I thought it was like,
that's a porn job.
Better get in fucking shape. I'm about to be a pool boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But it was funny as shit.
Oh, Thomas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at myself today. I had like my Carhartt hoodie on, this like cargo pants and like boots.
Thomas, be a D and grab this off the top shelf for me.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I made that guy with the fountain pools. His wife laughed so hard. Oh, dude, it was rad. It was bad.
Oh, it's so funny.
He was laughing along with him, but like after 3 or 4, it was just like.
She hit you with a little joint on the shoulder, on the arm too. She hit you with a little arm touch, man. Oh, you're so funny, man.
Pearlz. Say she didn't.
You see this P right here, man? It means something, man. Y'all, hey, motherfuckers talk about they pushing P. Don't know what the fuck
Bruh,
that shit mean.
legit. It's like
we ain't gonna talk about that.
Like I was like, yeah, I'm coming back to this crib.
Randall.
These are fat cribs.
Randall, are you jealous of the pool boy?
You know what I'm saying?
Are we being a little ridiculous? How long have we been married, Randall?
Like,
Was that his name for real, Randall?
I wish. I wish.
Oh,
I made that up.
I wish. And bro, these rich folk too, bro. Like I've noticed, like they are just not. And like this is the thing. It's not like a new revelation or something like that, but it's just like just very, very just wasteful and redundant shit. Like this one joint, they don't like us parking in their driveway. They legit have like enough room for like 10 cars. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like stone, and like they have a sign that says like no parking.
That's probably old money then.
They can go fuck themselves with their own money. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a fucking huge. And like a 3-car garage.
What if they got special granite on their driveway?
They can special go fuck themselves.
Is you know they don't want just any car driving on it.
But
they have no concept of this being any bigger. This is just a house to them. That's old ass money.
It's the expensive shoe conundrum for me because it's just like it's going to get dirty. It's the dirtiest part of your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Your whole outfit. I don't understand keeping shoes like not dirty. Like you know what I'm saying? Don't keep them pristine though. It's like I never understood that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like keeping it clean, man. It's just I don't know.
Don't beat them down. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat them down and shit. But like like they're gonna get dirty.
Yeah,
man.
nah, for sure they shoes. I remember when my coworker said that shit too. He was like, yeah, like I was like, dude, you working in Balenciaga? He was like, they just shoes. I'm like, bruh. Like he just looking at you with the crazy, bruh. Love that dude, man. He's
That's
like,
funny as shit.
He's
The
like,
way-
bro, they
the-
just shoes.
The way you said it, they got dirty and he was sick about it, and now they're just shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, he just doesn't care. Like they clean. They're actually clean. He just doesn't. He wears some nice shit to work. It's like it's two people who wear some nice shit to work. It's one that be just wearing fly shit and keeping it clean. But like he an African dude. He funny as shit too. But it's like the other dude is like he just real chill as fuck. Like just like they just shoes. Like. He'll tell you some shit like, but like
they're just shoes.
like whatever, like like get real profound on you and shit. I'm like,
what's more important,
like,
Pearlz? Where the shoes take you, brother?
Yeah,
Where the shoes take you?
where they gonna take you, man? Like that shit crazy.
Oh man, what do you think the next sort of step for you as an artist if you're making albums in 30 days? Because it seems like this was a spontaneous process. So what do you think it's gonna look like? When you say ahead of time, like, okay, I'm taking this long to make an album.
I'm taking time, man. You know what I'm saying? My albums, the first album and the second album I put out, they're like a
office job, damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, swing that to my man too. Make sure my man get there.
I say it straight. You say it straight. That's what I'm saying. But nah, yeah, we're listening. It's office job, AM now.
Yes, it was like the first joint and the second joint was a year apart, something like that. So it's like, I feel like that's a long time considering how much music is being put out now. And it's like the constant
every single
shit.
day, about 100,000 songs are being uploaded.
Yeah, like it's crazy. So it's like, but I don't know, like I feel, and people was waiting. Like the people who really fuck with me was asking me about shit. In that whole year, I'm just like, dude, like. I don't know. I'm not really making music right now. Like, I'm trying.
Yeah, because it's one of those things though. When you start making music or start like doing it like creative like endeavor or whatever, you tell your friends, and the ones who fuck with you, they're gonna be like, "Hey, bro, like, what happened to it?
Yeah.
Like, let me get some.
Like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, it's crazy. There's people like for me right now. This is a lifestyle. Like I do this shit like I feel like a professional.
It's work now. Like, that's the thing. It's work now.
Work. Like this is what I do. Like you know what I'm saying. The filter. Oh, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying. Good.
I stopped using filters like in high school.
It's
I'm just like, bro, this is redundant.
It shall survive.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
Yeah, but so like, back to the question. As much time as I'm about to take in this next joint, I don't know. I can't tell you. This is an art form. You know, it's the damn. Let me not, because I just said some shit that I was like, work is work. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's also art. So it's like I'm not rushing anything. I'm not, you know, I'm just trying to just vibe out, see the process.
But that makes me really curious about the studio process thing, because some guys is just like, okay, I know I'm going there, I know I'm gonna do these things, and then I'm gonna get out of there. Or some guys just go there and like, I'm like, yo, I'm inspired, I need to go right now. And some guys is like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sit there. Hopefully I get inspired, but if not, you know, that's just what it is.
Does anybody do what it at the others?
I've heard of some people that like they prefer one or the other, or they just like they have the set schedule. Some days are more productive than others.
Yeah, because at a certain point though, like when you're like, especially if you have like, or you have a label deal or something like that, where it's like people's money is involved, is like, no, I have to go to the studio today. Like even if I'm not feeling it, I have to go. And it's like when like certain artists, like even if they're not signed, adopt that mentality, I think it's like real beneficial for them, because like, you don't want to get up and go to work every day, but you do. You know what I'm saying? And once you get up and go to work, you're fine. You're feeling it. It's just like, all right, bet I got to do this for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I think the same thing with like art in the studio and like stuff like that. Just once you get started, once you get in your space, once you start doing it, it's like, all right, I can do it.
I feel like I done gone through all of them emotions though. I feel like everything y'all done said as far as like, you know, having to go to the studio just because like I just have to do it, or going because I feel inspired, or going because it's like, you know what I'm saying, I got some time in my schedule and everything. Like everything, I don't know, it's not all the same, but it's like I feel like it's all part of the process. I feel like it's all, you know, that's your life right there. You know, some days you don't want to get up out of bed, so but you still get up out of bed. You know? That's your life. Like, you know, some days you feeling good, some days you want to, you know, it's just, that's literally the art right there. Is you're gonna do whatever you feeling. So I don't know, but it's still a lifestyle at the same time. You know, like we do this shit. You know, we really do this shit. Like this isn't a joke. You know, it's just, I got a career. I tell my mom that shit. She be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I be like, "I got a career. It's my career." You know.
Nah, 100%, bro. That's what I said like before, bro. Like once you start treating it like it's a career, like even if it's just like going slow, going whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're not the biggest cat or even anything like that. It's still a career, bro. It's still it's something you got to treat like this is serious. You know what I'm saying? This is some serious shit, bro.
Are you comfortable sharing strategies, or are you keep all that under wraps?
It's the certain strategies that I know, and I say this again, is to fuck with people. The certain strategies that I know, certain ones I won't tell, but a lot of them I do though. You know what I'm saying? But them certain ones though, you gotta pay for them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay for them. It's like, this is what it is, but you know, y'all know the game. You know what I'm saying? It's
some of it.
Yeah. You know, not everybody can just get, you know, sometimes you got to pay for the slot on the performance. You know, that's just what it is. Like I don't got no problem with it. Like it's just what it's
I
part
never
of
looked
it.
at that as like a crazy thing, to be honest.
Nah, but it's because some people expect handouts. Some people want everything for free. And you gotta understand, like when you're doing something and when this is a career to you and stuff like that, is like sometimes you can't do everything for free. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes something's gotta come with a fee. You feel me? Like it's just what it is. Like
no, the niggas who think they're exempt from that, basically like the paywall. You know what I'm saying?
Think about how many artists try to get like free verses from other artists. You know, like what is that? What is that? Like,
I always thought it was a generally understood thing, unless we talked about, I want to work together.
Yeah. And I haven't charged for a verse yet, but like that's only because like I just haven't charged for a verse yet. If I wanted to, I could. You know, I always tell my people, like my close people who work with me, like I'm like, yo, like how much do you want for this? And as soon as they get to I don't know, I'll be like, stop right there, bruh. You either got a price or it's not for sale. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever say I don't know, because now you giving me the motherfucking
leverage.
Now you giving me leverage. Now you let me get one on you. All right, I'm gonna give you this for that. Nah, bruh, you made it. You created this shit. Somebody give you a price. You better come up with a price, even if it's a fucking $1,000. know what I'm saying? You want these sunglasses? You want? Let me get them sunglasses. How much you want it for? You know what I'm saying? Whatever, like
Yeah,
you know, whatever you say is that's the price. You know that okay?
And
Like
you work from there.
Yeah, you work from there. Like you know, it's I don't know.
Yeah, because that's the thing too. Once you're asked, yeah, I have something you want. You know what I'm saying? So I can just name my price. You know,
how much for the lemonade? It's $3. And people be like, oh, that's. Some people be like, that's a little. That's
a
pricey
little
for some
what?
lemonade.
Nigga, I'd be charging.
I'd be like
smooth $5.
This is $3. What's in it? It's $3. It don't matter what's in it. It's $3. Yeah.
Lemons and aid. Boy, like, what do you think is in it?
And then they be asking me, is it better than Minute Maid? Is it better than Turkey Hill? I'm like, bro, like, why are you
Turkey
asking
Hill.
me that?
Like, bro, I'm like
Turkey Hill.
Next, like, come on, bro. Like, you're wasting my time.
You're
Turkey
asking
Hill?
me
You're not
that.
embarrassed?
Yeah, you ought to be.
Yeah.
You ought to be embarrassed.
Yeah, for real though.
Like, come on, bro.
Wait, now what's wrong with Turkey Hill though? All right,
what's wrong with
we ain't gonna get into that. We for them is the best. We ain't gonna talk about it no more.
I mean,
you know,
why
we
are
all
we even
know
discussing other lemonades?
that we for them is the best lemonade. If
Lemon,
you never
if you
had
want to
it,
call it that,
you need
lemon
to try
drink.
it. Yeah, best lemonade you never had. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It's, you know. So, what strategies did you want me to share?
Anything you felt comfortable sharing, just like your general direction for where you're going right now. Are you focused on shows? You focused on creating music? Are you focused on, you know, collaborating, networking, or is it just a little bit of everything?
I like to just a little bit of everything. We doing everything because why the fuck not? You know, it's just I'm not gonna get philosophical with the shit. I'm just gonna like I'm trying to put it into words. Honestly, I'm just living right now. That's it. I'm just living in it. I'm being Pearlz. You know, like
Hell yeah.
this is the chapter of my life. It's been a while. This is, you know, it's been a while. I'm doing this. I'm growing as this person, you know, and it's something beautiful to me. I love seeing it, you know. I feel like I'm seeing it from the third person sometimes. Like, wow, like I can look at you. Good job, you know.
Good job,
going.
Pearlz.
But yeah, because that's the thing. You're in a perfect position to where like you can do all of the things you want to do right now. Because like there's nothing right now that's truly drawing your attention to it. You know what I'm saying? You can still have your creative like hand in like a lot of bags, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But once something starts like to pop off, like really pop off, you know what I'm saying? Be it the lemonade, be it the music, be it whatever, then you kind of got to focus on like nurturing that, and you don't have like a lot of time for everything else. So right now, yeah, get as many creative bags as you can.
I don't know. I feel like with the lemonade and the music, I feel like they going hand in hand. If one blow, the other one gonna blow too, probably.
Yeah, you know, the other one's not gonna be far behind. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Yeah,
you're right about that. You're right about that one.
Nah, hell yeah, I definitely believe in it, man.
That's real.
I definitely believe in it.
On the production side of things, do you work with a lot of people, or is it select few?
I work with anybody who's really trying to work.
Interesting.
You know, we could talk about it here and there, but like, you know, like I'll probably be in the studio, like, you know.
What does that mean? Who's really trying to work?
Just anybody who's really trying to work. Like if you really trying to work, then okay, like let's go to the studio. I go to the studio wherever it's at. Just tell me.
Right. There's no like actual just like bullshit.
Yeah. Like, you know I'm at High Life. I'm at Double M. I'm at, you know what I'm saying. I'm anywhere, like whatever. Like we can go to your studio if you want to. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, let's be about action, like not about words. Like, oh, we gotta work. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, we gotta work. Like.
Like what does that mean?
For sure, we gotta work. I say the same thing. We definitely gotta work, but let's actually work. Like, come on, I'm with it. Like,
what day?
Yeah, when you want to do it, like, come on, like, what you trying to do? Like, I remember one artist came up to me and said he trying to work, and I was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And then he pulled his phone out. He was like, this is a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the beat right here, and this is what I'm about to say, and this is how I want you to come in. I was like, all right. When you want to do it? He said, you got time this week? I'm like, yeah, I do. He was like, all right, come through. Studio this day. All right, bet. Okay. I'll lay your verse down. And then, yeah, I was like, all right, cool. It's easy. I was just, all right, now I'm about to do this day. I'm about to go put this verse down for Cousin. We did it. The song was fire. It's like, all right. That was so super smooth.
Okay.
I like shit like that, you know? So just make it easy.
Just the ease of it.
Just make it easy.
It was so straightforward. I thought you were describing a bad experience. I thought it was going to take like a left turn somewhere.
Nah.
Just like, and then that nigga faked.
Nah, bro. Nah. It's just that simple. Like, that's the simplest way I could put it for people. Like, really trying to work.
Make it simple.
If you're trying to work with somebody, why not? Make it easy for that person to work with you. Make it to the point where it's like, all right, you're not even going out your way. I wasn't even going out my way. Like, it was like I enjoyed doing it. You know what I'm saying? It was all right, bet. Like, this is what I do it for. Like, part of the reason. Like, people trying to work. Let's actually work. Let's really get it. Let's vibe. Like, I ain't trying to say that word. Let's get in the studio. Let's get some shit going.
That's why the actual coinage is important.
This nigga it's like $1.25, man.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, no, for real. Damn.
So like when you're working with cats like that, you know what I'm saying, the cats you really want to work, like what are you telling them in the stew? You know what I'm saying? Like what are you telling them is like, oh, I'm feeling this, or like what's your usual like beat selection, or like, you know what I'm saying, vibe?
I do not when people ask, it be me and my brother L Stacking. Y'all know Stacking, right?
Stacking.
Yeah, shout out Stacking.
I wish he was here.
Wish he was here, but anytime somebody asks us that question, like, what type of music you make? Like, what type of rapper are you? What type of artist are you? I do not put myself in a box, bro. I don't. Like, it's wherever, because we was leaves in the wind for a long time before doing this. So like, we
house is natural.
Yeah, now we in this house, like, not in the house, but like we in this space, and we still blowing in the wind. But it's like we staying, like, you know what I'm saying, on course. You know what I'm saying, like. But it's just wherever it's going. Like, oh, it's going this way. Oh, we gonna go this way.
It's like the leaf in Forrest Gump. It was going. It had a direction.
Look at Forrest Gump's life. Forrest Gump's life was a great movie. That was I
have a theory about it though.
What's your theory?
That I think maybe 10% of it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Well, obviously not actually
like the
happened.
Historical,
like not like that, but like in the story world to Forrest, like and barely any of that happened. Cause
you think like it was like
this cat.
Just from his point of view, like it wasn't like this.
Yeah, it was like a lot of cat. Like, yeah, maybe you enlisted, but you weren't in the shit.
But I think maybe that's the beauty of the movie though, is the fact that he was in the shit, but he was just so like, it was like he was like so dim-witted that he wasn't really on this, like, he's just a person talking about his, like, this is just what he did. Like, he's on this park bench talking to these random strangers, and these strangers not even knowing how crazy this dude's life is, but like he's really going through this shit, he's really experiencing this shit, but it's like his brain is just like, he's just trying to be happy this whole time. He wants the girl he loves. Like, that's what all he wants to do is be with her, be with Jenny. You know what I'm saying? Like, named this boat after her and everything.
She
like,
treated him terribly.
Like, and she treated him like,
horrible.
My God,
horrible.
Oh my God,
terribly. She gave him AIDS.
I can't even think about that right now, man. That's just so sad. But like,
she gave him AIDS and a child. And then had the nerve to die, you know, leaving Forrest to have to raise the kid. It was fine for Forrest. He was a billionaire, but yeah, I think like that happened. You know what I'm saying? Because he actually had money at the end. You know, it was like yeah, some dumb luck you like invested in Apple real early.
Blessed. He was blessed. He was blessed. He was like, yo, like this is like the kindest person in the world. Like, he doesn't want no, like, he's not trying to have no ill time on nobody.
He doesn't understand beef. Yeah, he doesn't understand drama. It's just like life is happening to him.
Exactly. So it's like, that's probably like the best type of karma you can get, because he really doing everything with like pure intention. You know what I'm saying? And it's just with the purest, you know, like,
I think it adds to the movie though, just like having that like, oh, but what if it didn't happen? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the actual, like, if it did, it's like, oh no, like, that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? His life is like is a tapestry and is beautiful, and you know, shit like that. I used to love that movie a lot, man.
That was my shit. Then I thought about it. I cried a couple times. The first time I watched it, I cried a couple times. I was like, wow, this is sad. I've said
it on the pod before, and I will say it again. The first movie I cried at, E.T.
E.T. Really?
That was his best friend. That was his best friend.
What,
and they took him away.
E.T. left. Did he go back to his planet at the end?
But they were best friends. He made a new friend.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's crazy. That's
and he was an abandoned child. E.T. They abandoned him. They left him at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the equivalent of like leaving your kid at the mall and then coming back like days later.
I never understood why that was
we
like
just
a
left
TV
him on Earth
show.
for a little bit. They're gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
They got food. They have food. He'll be fine. He'll make a new friend.
Damn.
He'll make friends with a lonely boy.
I haven't seen E.T. in a long time. I don't think it was that. I didn't feel like it was that sad.
It wasn't, but I was like 8 when I watched it, and like I think like a friend of mine had like moved recently, and like it resonated with me like deeply. I was like,
I can't remember the first movie I cried out.
I think the second movie was like years later.
Yeah.
And I was like caveat, I was very, very high. But Interstellar made me cry a little bit.
Interstellar, I never seen it. I always wanted to watch it.
Watch it. It gets very corny, but it's very good. You know what I'm saying? It's very good, but the concept of it's very corny. You know what I mean?
You seen that new movie, Beau is Afraid?
Which one?
Beau is Afraid.
Oh my God.
Beau is Afraid.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Talk about
I haven't heard of
my
that.
Gosh.
Who's in it?
It's the dude Joaquin Phoenix, the dude from Joker.
Oh, it just came out.
Yeah, it just.
Oh
came
no,
out.
I haven't been. No,
Dude.
okay, so yeah, it just came out. Then
Can I say one thing
about
about this movie? I'm gonna kick it. I've been telling this people this story for like the past couple of days. Fuck it, y'all gonna hear it again. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, my younger brother, he's not little, but he's like, hey, let's go watch this movie off of shrooms. I'm like, yeah, you got me. Let's go. Like, whatever. Like, what type of movie is this?
Because Joaquin Phoenix said not to on Twitter. I remember this.
Bruh.
Now. Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
But like, I didn't know any of that, right? So I'm going to watch this movie and I'm watching it. I'm just like, bro, this is the fucking craziest movie I've ever seen in my life. I had to leave the theater 3 times because I was losing my grip on reality for a second. Like watching this movie, I felt like I was the character for a second. So I had to leave. I went to the bathroom. They said not to look in mirrors, but I was looking in the mirror like
I did the first acid trip. I was just like, yeah, like they told me not to. I was like, I'm going to, and I was just like, oh, what a pretty motherfucker that is.
Still, you know, they tell you not. I feel like that's the sheep mentality. They tell you not to look in the mirror. Why not? Because you probably like powerful as shit.
Nah, because it's like Bloody Mary shit. It's just meant to scare you. That's the thing. It's meant to scare you during a trip. It doesn't. It doesn't mean anything.
Nah, we gonna look in all the mirrors. You know what I'm saying? But that shit. Nah, I went to look in the mirror. I was like, I'm still me. I went back in the movie. It's like, I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? It was the world through a person who has anxiety, like how they feel. So like
an actual like depiction of like it,
how it feels, you know what I'm saying? Like everything was super exaggerated. Yep. But then also they had another aspect to it that was like a social commentary, like super trippy, like super like just off the wall. Like it was just something else. I don't know, like highly recommend. Not off no shrooms though, cause he told me that shit after the fact. I'm like, bro, like what did you just have me watch? He was like, yeah, he said the dude said not to watch it off shrooms. I'm like, bro, you know how dangerous that is, man? Like, I could have really lost my mind in there. Like,
nah,
for
son,
real.
You blew me, son. That one joint we watched when you had the mushroom bar.
Yeah.
What did you see?
What was that movie called?
It was called The Battle of Algiers.
No,
what the fuck is that?
no, not that one. The cartoon one.
Oh, It's Such a Beautiful Day.
What is that?
Don't
It was
watch
some
it.
shit
Don't
I-
look it up. Don't watch it. It sucks.
It was
It's
some
sad.
shit I saw
It's sad.
It was
It's so
some
sad. I hated it.
It was some shit I saw on Netflix years ago. It was alright at the time. It
Because
didn't
you were
hold
in
up.
college.
And you
It
saw it
was
off of
edgy.
shrooms.
Yeah, it didn't hold up.
And it didn't. Nah.
Didn't hold up.
It made
You
me
can't
so
just do
sad. So
anything.
like it bummed me out because and you left. You left to like,
Alright.
take a nap or some shit like midway through. I was just like, I'm like this.
Can I say something
This
really
sucks, man.
hypocritical?
Yeah.
Can I say something really hypocritical?
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids. It's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not the way to go. Trust me. Like you just don't fuck your mind up. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those things I 100% agree with you in the sense that it's like just don't add another thing. Don't add it like don't add another thing
make
to
it a
your
thing,
life.
'cause
You
I
know
was
what I'm
like,
saying?
dude, like, you know, once you know, it's a stepping stone.
Keep it to food.
you
Keep it to
know.
like fun little treats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And keep it like vacations and stuff like. Don't
just
add.
go to Baskin Robbins or
Yeah,
something.
don't add another thing to your life.
Yeah,
But if you're
it's
already
nice.
doing it, just do it responsibly and
it's a stepping
do
stone.
it very
Like,
responsibly.
everything
you know?
you do leads to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't agree with
it
that.
starts
but,
with
yeah.
heroin, and then you move on to like lean and shit, and then you keep.
This
doing
starts
it.
with heroin,
Like
son.
that.
But if it starts with heroin,
with some of these pills, some of these niggas are starting with heroin.
Hey,
Technically.
yeah, pretty much. Hey,
nah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I was
don't
on heavy Xanax for a long
Don't do
time.
drugs.
son. It
Don't
was
do drugs.
zombie shit, bro.
you gotta bleep this whole part of the podcast, though. You talking?
I've
about
said
it.
it many times.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
I said it many times. I'm an
What
open
they talking
book.
about? They talking about drugs. Just put like little emojis and.
Just a drug PSA, just like one of like we recorded later, just like you know what I'm saying, one of the over shoulders, like we have a like Robon's I didn't see you there.
Hey, what if we did at the end
Let
of
me
the
tell you
episode?
about.
What if we did?
I want to do a complete separate
Everybody
from
standing
this.
there talking about how serious it is not do drugs.
Like I want to do it like on that backdrop or something like that. Just like a completely different one. It's like, oh, I didn't see you there. You know what I'm saying? Get a pipe. You know what I mean? It's like say not like a regular pipe, like a wooden one. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got a cool pipe. I got to bring it in here.
who's your top 3 artists?
Football of all time.
Top 3 to you. Ain't no top 3 all time. Top
Yeah, I was
3
gonna
all
say
in your time.
it
for
is
sure.
it is subjective, but yeah,
It's super
Give me-
subjective, but your
All right,
time. Top 3 in your time.
All right, yeah, you might have it quicker than me, so give it a second.
I'll just put 3 like. So what? Just 3? Just what? Musical geniuses, people I listen to the most.
Yeah,
like,
I guess it's like the cat. Yeah,
I'm giving you 3 right now.
Three's too not enough. Three's not enough.
Giving you 3 right now.
Okay, Robert Glasper.
Who is that?
Sad.
Damn.
What are they teaching these
I'm
kids?
lost. I'm lost.
I'm come back to that now. I'm gonna come back to that. Robert Glasper. Let's see.
Damn,
You done made me feel bad now because you know why?
Yeah,
'Cause
like
I was
shit.
gonna say all rappers. I was gonna say all rappers, and now you just say Robert Glass. I'm like, who the fuck? That damn. You just opened up my mind. I'm like, damn. I know some musicians.
That's the
that
thing.
would go
Look up
crazy.
look up the people we say. That's the thing. Look up the people we say.
I'm gonna look them up.
and like really like listen to them, bro.
I'ma
Like
look
because
'em
like
up.
Robert Glasper. Honestly, right now it might be Stove God Cooks.
Still
Not
God
bad.
Cooks.
Not
Stove
bad.
God Cooks.
Stove God Cooks.
Stove God, yeah.
Where's he from?
Cooks.
What he do?
He's from New York. He's
Okay.
he's just a coke rapper, but he
Okay.
just the metaphors.
Coke rapper.
But the metaphors, the punchlines, is
Like
just
coke rapper, as in he's selling it or doing it.
selling.
Okay.
Yeah, and
'Cause
selling and creating.
Danny, do you heard of Danny Brown? He a
yeah, of course,
coke
of course.
rapper.
But he,
Podcast
you know.
is good too. It's pretty good.
And then the third, I would probably right now. Okay, give like.
All right,
one or
so
two.
yeah, so my
Give
so
me the third.
in my interpretation of a top 3 is it's like these are the only 3 artists I'm going to listen to forever, ever. You know what I'm saying? So
You're on an island, you
I'm
get 3
going top
people.
3 with the honorable mention. I'm going top 3 with the honorable mention. I'm going Tom Waits.
Who?
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits.
God.
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits.
Bird.
I don't know shit.
No, you're not Bird. No,
Hey.
you're not Bird. No, you're not.
I love
fucking microphone
moments
at
like
you.
this. I love moments
gonna
like
throw the
this
goddamn
because
microphone
I
at you.
remember like how big the
Robert
world is
Glasper,
right
shut
here.
the
Look,
fuck- What is that?
look,
Robert
you know,
Glasper, the
hey,
jazz musician,
before you
Tom
can,
Waits,
before you
jazz
can,
maven.
hold this thought. I just want to say one thing before you continue. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut you off, but like somebody was like, "Don't." I can't learn from you. I'm like, you can learn from anybody. And this is a moment for me right now where I'm learning from y'all. So I'm learning so hard right now.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
loving it.
Hell yeah.
You know
This is
what I'm saying?
awesome. This is
So-
awesome.
So Tom Waits,
All right, so Tom Waits, Mitski,
Mitski,
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix,
Honorable mention.
mention.
Honorable mention. Action Bronson.
Action Bronson.
I hate to say a
know
white
Action
rapper.
Bronson.
I hate to say a
Action
white rapper.
Bronson. Hey.
I would say Ghostface. I would say Ghostface instead because they're essentially the same.
Is Eminem the best white rapper ever?
No.
No,
Who is the best white rapper ever? Action Bronson?
No. Nah.
I mean, Action Bronson's
He's
up there,
up.
but no. Honestly, it might be your old Droog.
Who?
Your old Droog.
Droog.
The best white rapper ever is Mac Miller.
Nah, he's better than Mac Miller.
Nah.
I can't say you're wrong. I can't say Euro Droog is wrong.
Euro Droog is Euro Droog.
Nah, that's the
rap
thing. Listen to
circles,
Euro Droog, bro.
squares, triangles around Mac
Right,
Miller.
yeah. I was
I'm
going to say,
sorry.
I love Mac Miller. He's top 3,
Just what it
obviously,
is.
You gonna have
among
to-
the whites.
I don't know how to pronounce that name. You're going to have to send it to me.
Your old Droog.
Your
Droog.
Your old Droog.
Droog. Your like yours, old like up in age. Droog like DROOG.
Yours old Droog. I'm
Old
about to
Droog.
hear about this rapper who better than Mac Miller. And then the best
Actually,
white.
no. Let me replace Action Bronson because I'm not going to say honorable mention as a white rapper. You know, I love Action Bronson. Mavi or Earl Sweatshirt because they're
Earl Sweatshirt is OC. Yeah.
because all right. That's my top 5 then. Though, so fuck it.
Yeah,
That's my top
cool.
5.
I mean,
then.
I take all
That's
of
my
them.
top 5 because
I
not even
don't-
honorable mention.
I don't know
Mavi
more than
and
half
Earl
of them,
Sweatshirt,
but
yeah.
I gotta tap in now because like that's just I don't know.
Mavi is
I-
one of the best rappers out right now, in my
Really?
opinion. Son, like
Really?
he is so fucking crazy, bro.
Now, Sauce
He's
Walker?
from one of the Carolinas, I think North Carolina.
Is he?
Yeah, like something like that. He went to Howard for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Good man, good brother. But he's insane, son. He's insane. He's one of the Earl babies that like really went up there and like leveled up with
Mavi.
Mavi.
M-A-V-I?
M-A-V-I, yes.
Damn, I'm gonna check him out.
Mavi for mayor, you know.
Damn. He must be crazy.
But yeah, that's what top 5.
But that's just gonna show y'all to like what type of music y'all listen to though.
I listen to a good amount of music. So yeah, Tom Waits, Mitski, Jimi Hendrix, Earl, and Mavi. Those are my favorite artists ever.
If I think about most of what I listen to on a daily basis is just hip hop and jazz, but like a lot of jazz and some classical if I'm doing something else. Mm-hmm. But I don't really keep track of the classical. I just let it play.
Yeah, type shit.
The stuff I listen to outside of hip hop is like bachata music, salsa music. It ain't get like that's the only other stuff that I listen to. Like
what are you like demographic? Like what are you?
Both my parents are Dominican.
I
from the
fucking
Dominican
knew it.
Republic.
I told you. I knew it.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew it.
Yo, betting on it,
bro. Because you were like when we were like gonna go take a shot, like when your car, when you're just like talking to everybody, you're just like speaking Spanish like very fluently. I was just like, I was like, nah, he's not just a nigga that's saying Spanish shit. He's like, nah, you're like you're something. You're Dominican or something.
Yeah, like that's what we do, man.
Shouts out. You know, Black Puppy.
Nah. I ain't never said that either.
Hell yeah,
bro.
no.
People who think that is
though.
stupid as shit. Too,
I love that meme though. It's funny as shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it is an ignorant thing.
I know black. Like what, bro?
Yeah,
like,
you are.
Like, I will show you some freestyles of dudes from that's Dominican, and you'll be like, bro, if I cut the sound off, you wouldn't even tell the difference.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
You'd be like, this is in the States. I'm like, nah, like
nah, brother.
Nah.
But
you would like some the Afro-Cuban All-Stars too.
Afro-Cuban All-Stars?
Afro-Cuban All-Stars. They're a band. I don't know how to describe the realm of Spanish music, but it's Latin music. It's real good. They're fire.
Dude,
look them up.
My favorite.
Your favorites, please.
My favorite rapper is Sauce Walker. I
grew up
on like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And like I grew up on like 50 Cent and like Mario and
Mario.
Then Franchise Boys.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you pulled me back there.
The greatest white rapper ever is Paul Wall, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong. That's the thing. Amongst the whites.
Yeah,
it's a few you can say where you're not wrong.
Call me George Foreman because I'm selling everybody grills, man. My boy killed that verse on the Nelly James.
Come on. I'm gonna fall in my chair.
What?
That was the thing. That's a crazy verse. That's a crazy verse.
Bro, like, come on, man. What? Chill, baby. It's the ice, man. Paul Wall. He got my mouth licking something like a disco ball. Like that was the shit, bro.
Come on, bro. Paul Wall was the shit, man.
Hey, what else, man? Oh, Chris Brown was big too back in the day. Drake is likes that. You feel me? But my favorite rapper is Sauce Walker, and I really like Wiz Khalifa growing up too. I've never been a Wiz fan, but like I only like Kush and OJ. Taylor Allderdice gold level album, just like how Super Slimy
album.
Taylor Allderdice probably Taylor Allderdice probably shits on a lot of shit that's coming out right now. If you would go back and listen to that,
bullshit coming out right now.
Yeah, but you know, even like I'm telling you,
that's the thing when the sound wasn't saturated in bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Where it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
People who don't know about Taylor Allderdice, like if you smoke weed,
grams,
and
nigga?
you don't,
nigga, 28
if
grams.
If you smoke weed and you wasn't in the mixtape days was the shit. But then again, like you can't forget the DMV artists that we had growing up too, because like we in the DMV, so it's like
nigga,
you know, we all know it was like we was coming up off of Fat Trash, Shy Glizzy. You know what I'm saying? All the same shit. Big Fly. Wale too though. Wale was OG.
Doesn't get enough respect.
Wale was OG. Nah, not at all.
Doesn't get enough respect.
Not at all. Nah.
Doesn't get enough respect.
Nah, is Chris Brown from the DMV? Do we claim him?
He's from Virginia, ain't he?
Yeah, he's from Virginia.
Do we claim Chris Brown?
Yeah, so is
Chris Brown. Don't claim us though.
The Metro got extended. I'm sure it goes.
Even there's a lot of DMV. Pharrell don't. I don't give a fuck about.
Pharrell's from the DMV.
Yeah, he's from Virginia. He's from Virginia Beach.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I don't give a fuck about something in the water.
At a certain point you can't count it. If you can't get there on the Metro, it's not the DMV.
Yeah, see.
If it's not on the Metro, you can't. If you can't get down the Metro, it's not the DMV.
I told you that's the rule. I told you that's the rule.
That's the rule. If it's not on the Metro map, it's not in the DMV.
You're disincluding the most major city in Maryland.
Which one?
Baltimore. Baltimore. You can't get
Baltimore is not in the DMV. Baltimore is Baltimore. It's not the DMV. It's not the DMV. That's two separate things. I remember in school when I was in school, right? When I was in school, they said somebody had asked us the difference. We had a kid from Baltimore, and they was like, "So you from where?" So they asked him, and he got to the school. He was like, "Yo, so you from where they from?" Because it was like a lot of us DMV kids over there. Like this kid from Gaithersburg. Y'all know Donovan.
Donovan.
Brown. D Brown.
That's my boy.
D Brown.
That's my boy.
Milky Silk. My
That's
dog.
my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
my dog, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm
I
telling
haven't
you,
seen
bro.
D Brown in a minute.
We locked in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Locked
I'm a white
in. That's
girl
my
now.
twin,
Good for
you feel
him,
me?
man.
I fuck with cuz.
Good for
That's
him.
my boy. You feel me? That's my brother for real. So
I love
shouts out to
Donovan,
him.
bro. He's the funniest cat.
But
One of the funniest cats.
But it
I
was
knew.
a whole bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know art and all of that. Like it was a whole bunch of us, and this got this kid from Baltimore. But like he automatically like you know what I'm saying kind of resonated with us.
Who
'Cause it
then?
was like look at
Who? If you hang out with Donovan, what's the nigga name?
Who?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Nah,
who-
you don't know him.
Probably.
Nobody,
Yeah, all right.
don't nobody. He's
All
funny
right,
as
then.
shit too.
All
He
right,
was a
then.
character too, but y'all don't know him. But basically, they asked him like, "So you from where they from?" He's like, "Nah, I'm from Baltimore." And it's like, "Yeah, but isn't that in Maryland?" It was like, "Yeah, but I'm from Baltimore. They're from the DMV." I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." And he was like, "What? Like, what's the difference?" I'm like, "We from the DMV," and like.
He's
From Baltimore. That's different. Like they both in Maryland, but they two different things. Like they're not the same place. Like you know what I'm saying. Like then like you know it's like so what is like if you got somebody from Waldorf, that's you from Waldorf. That's
Train does not go out there.
The train doesn't go out there. It's not on the map.
It's a
not.
very simple.
So
you know?
DC people have the super core of it. That's why they be like dissing everybody else because it's like yo like you can get everywhere in DC on the metro map. But like you can't get everywhere in Maryland on the metro map though. So when you live in Maryland, they disassociate. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you're not really like you're not from DC. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
but
don't
it's
go
all
to
the
Virginia.
DMV.
I show love to Virginia.
Yeah, it's all the DMV. Like you know,
And Virginia shows love to the DMV as well. I
Tyson's
think
Corner. If you can get there on the metro map, it's in the DMV. That's
we just
it is.
added that. We
That's the
added
rule.
places in.
That's the rule. That's
added
what it
places
is.
in.
That's what it
Places are
is.
getting added in.
You don't like that?
Waldorf will be in the DMV one day. I'm sure.
It's one of those things where it doesn't really matter what I like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, when somebody is just objectively wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Sure,
two
man.
are. You know what I mean? It's
You
just,
think so?
You're objectively
So-
wrong.
so
It's
what's
a
your-
tri-state area.
So
that means it's fucking
DMV.
Virginia, Maryland, and DC. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, you seem
That's
you
it.
seem rather animated for somebody who's sure over the point.
I was
It's
just
fucking
saying.
stupid. Yeah.
All right, man.
I was just saying.
it's just-
you know what?
it's a
You know what it
very,
is
you know,
though. Do you know what the
it's an
DMV is?
understood thing.
What?
Let me tell you what the DMV is.
What?
Like when
Please.
we say the DMV, you
Yes.
know what I'm saying? And I know this shit because when I was outside, it was like
So let me posit something for you though, real quick though. Say Elon Musk wants to dig a fucking hole to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? From the last stop you can get the closest to Baltimore in this area and shit like that. Does it now become the DMV? Once you can get there on the metro,
metro?
you just fucking change it like Pluto. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that it?
I feel like yeah, it could be. You know?
All right.
Yeah, but this is why I'm gonna say this.
Flip floppy are.
This is why I'm gonna say this though. This is why I'm gonna say this. If it's on the metro map,
please
right,
say it.
The DMV, when we say that shit, the DMV means in other places, other states means the Department of Motor Vehicles. So the DMV to us, that's like culture. That's like our swag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like we don't call it the DMV.
We're
It's the
like,
MVA.
We're different. You know what I'm saying? We're all different in the DMV, but it's like we all still kind of like everybody who's standing like it's we all have certain shit that you could tell we're from here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the certain music we listen to, the certain shit we wear, certain thing we like. You know what I'm saying? We think it's fly that yeah, like the way we act, the way we talk to people is different. It carries a culture to it. So people from Baltimore carry a different culture, and you know exactly what I'm talking
Club
about.
music
because,
versus go-go.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that's just
But
what it is.
A
like,
nigga from
so.
but that's,
2 and 2.
So you got somebody from the DMV, meaning this is what our swag is, and somebody from
100%,
Baltimore, that's what
100%.
their swag is. It's the same. New York is different too. Like you know, like New York
but a
disassociates
Virginia
with.
nigga is different than a DC nigga in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Like you can differentiate between both
But a
cats.
DMV
You can
nigga,
differentiate between a DC dude and a Maryland dude.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if you can differentiate between a Baltimore cat and a DMV cat, doesn't that then the argument fall
it's
apart
still
then?
an overarching macro.
Yeah, is
because
it
the
that-
DC
this
dude,
yeah.
because the DC dude, the Maryland dude, and the VA dude all wear New Balances. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Christ!
Like,
shoe. I'm wearing New Balance right now.
I'm saying though, like, I mean, maybe that's not a good comparison. You know what I'm saying? But like, those three.
If you go to Baltimore
those
right
three
now,
those three have been to like a go-go or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Those three, they share that thing in common where they know about this type of culture, right? Baltimore dude might not know all about that, but he know about a whole bunch of different shit. You know what I'm saying? That we don't know about.
Virginia cat might not know a whole lot about go-go.
How who's to say?
I'm saying who is to say?
How many shows they be having on VA? They be having a lot.
So that's what I'm saying. If a cat who is in the group you are assigning them doesn't understand the culture in the same group, what makes them different from the cat that's outside of the group who doesn't understand that?
Because the
cat in VA that's in the group, you can get to his house on the metro.
Fuck the fucking metro. I've been on the fucking metro 10 times in my less than 10 times in my life.
Get to his house on the metro. Everybody else from VA that don't
There's
get
a
it,
metro
they can't
10
get
minutes
there.
from my house. I've been on the metro less than 10 times
But
in my
they don't
entire
know-
life. I have a fucking car.
But you know how to use the metro, right?
Barely. If AM's not with me, I have no idea.
You know how to use the metro.
I'm 100% serious. Like, yeah, I would never go to the metro by myself without an experienced rider. Fuck no.
It's right.
I'm gonna chalk it up to it's
I
our
had a
culture.
car my whole life.
I'm gonna chalk it up to
no.
the DMV is our culture. You know what I'm saying? And the music I'm not gonna talk about the music.
You almost sound like a Baltimore cat saying music. You know what I'm saying?
People
It's
say
like,
I sound
bro,
like everything. They be like, "Oh, you from New York?" I'm like, "No."
you got that
DMV.
music.
You know what I'm
It's because
saying?
I'm Dominican and I rap.
Yeah,
What are you
just
trying to
because I'm
say?
Dominican and I rap, really.
Just because they crave a chopped cheese right now?
I never ate no chopped cheese before.
It's fantastic.
Really? They have it down there at the freaking halal guy. That shit got the
Is there vegetables? on it?
Nazis
yeah, that's my shit, dude. I go there all the time. 'Cause it's the only thing that's open past like
It's
2
open till
a.m.
like 2,
It's
right?
open till 4 on the weekends.
Nigga.
But that shit is like, yo,
Bro,
and then-
Nazis law. Nigga,
I was
I'm
getting
telling you.
lamb over rice, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can get you a motherfucking gyro, lamb gyro. Them shits is fire too. The combo gyro, everything, bro.
Bro, all right, so lamb over rice, the hot sauce, white sauce, you know what I'm saying? Fries on top of the platter, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And the two little falafels. You hear me?
The falafel.
I'm eating
I
it for
say
2 days.
everybody needs a good falafel.
I'm eating
once
for
in a
2
while.
days. That's the thing. I'm eat half that bitch and be like, all right,
I might have to hit that joint right after this. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
They should
I-
pay me, bro. I took a picture
Nazis
in that
law,
joint.
please.
I took a
Sponsor
picture in
the
that
pod.
joint and they put me on the fucking story. I was like, oh, bet. Like, what's up? Y'all ain't gonna promote my music though. What's
Or
up?
at least give me like half
Like,
off.
I
you know
just
what I'm
dropped
saying?
the album, Nazis Halal. Come fuck with me. The
Hang it
payoff
up.
is out now. Let me put a little, you know what I'm saying? Let me put a little something in there. Like, I make a little, aluminum foil motherfucking disc and I put it in there like it's a platinum.
Let him shoot a
Let
video
the-
on that bitch or something.
Yo, tell him name something after you. Tell him you should try to get him name something after you.
Yeah, the Pearlz platter.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? The Pearlz platter. Hell yeah.
shit.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit, some lamb over rice with a gyro on the side right there in the motherfucking,
Yeah, exactly,
You
bro.
know,
McDonald's
special
no,
sauce
it's not
or
the
something.
only one.
With some pickles on the side too if you want them. We should be
I
fucks.
can't get down
Y'all
with
like
pickles.
pickles?
Son. I can't
I'm
get
not
down with
gonna
Fucks
pickles.
fuck
with
that,
the pickles over here.
I've
you know
grown
what I'm
out of
saying?
most of all my food icks in life, but pickles is not one of them, bro.
Did y'all see
Like,
the hot dog?
Huh?
Did y'all see the hot dog?
what hot dog?
The hot dog?
The glizzy I put on my joint. I ain't
Oh
seen
nah,
it.
this
The proper way to dress a Glickington, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Just look.
I was gonna say
in the
I
shadows of your home.
was gonna say like yeah, I have a specific deal with Instagram to
gotta
where
put-
I block out all the glizzy flicks.
You gotta
In a room with no cameras. That's how you dress a glizzy.
you gotta put the motherfucking sauerkraut on that joint, right?
Correct.
Then you put some mustard on it. You feel me?
Sure.
Some sweet relish.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Some diced onions.
Correct.
This is hectic.
Crispy jalapeno pieces. If you know where to get
I
it.
don't. I haven't heard of the wrong
If you
thing.
know where to get the fried crispy jalapeno pieces, then you know something. But if you don't know where to get them, I feel bad for you. But you gotta get them. You gotta
Nah,
put that
look
shit
it up
in
how to
there.
make it in your crib.
Ketchup is optional. We don't really.
Ketchup is optional.
Ketchup is optional. Like,
Ketchup
what?
is optional, nigga.
I learned that. That's the
primary
one thing
food.
I learned in PA. Other than a whole bunch of other
Word?
shit. But the one thing I learned in PA was you don't put ketchup on a hot dog.
Because they don't.
It's mustard.
They're
on it.
Amish. Like who?
It's
like,
mustard on it.
Like you know what I'm saying? Who
Only
gives a
put
shit what they say?
mustard. Hot dog. Mustard is for hot dogs.
Bruh, I heard the same thing about like it's like the first burger place or whatever. It's like in like New Hampshire or like Connecticut or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like they claim to make like the first burger place is like, yeah, we don't allow you to put ketchup on your burger.
Ketchup is not.
You know what I'm
is
saying?
not-
Like you can't put ketchup because
But
that's not how it
fucking
was
ketchup,
when we
dude.
served it originally.
I really beef hard with tomatoes in general. Like I'm really about to cut ketchup out my diet in general because it's like why do you
Tomatoes are very good for you.
why what
They're good for you.
that's cool.
He's like, so's a lot of
That's
shit.
cool.
You know what
So
I'm
it's a
saying?
lot.
Like,
Yeah.
look,
So it's a lot of shit that we don't do. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever. Like, fuck. fucking
I
tomatoes.
will take or leave a tomato. Ketchup on a glick though. It's mandatory.
It's not mandatory.
This is America.
Nah.
You can
I'll do
put
that.
barbecue sauce on that joint.
You can put
It's
anything
better.
on it. You know what I'm saying? In addition to ketchup.
You could put barbecue sauce on it. It's
I
gonna
do
be
the
way
ketchup barbecue mayo, which is why, you know what I'm saying?
Mayo.
That's why it's
I'm warming up to mayo now. Mayo is cool now. I
You know
used to
what
not
turned
fuck
me
with
off
the
of mayo? You know what turned me off of
What turned you
mayo?
off of mayo?
I'll tell you what happened, man. In elementary school one day, it was like one of the first pizza day I remember. Like one of the first one that stuck in my head. You know what I'm saying? It was like first grade. You know what I'm saying? Second grade. Having a good time. Got my little plate of pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing on the side really. I think like milk. You know, like the chocolate milk they gave you with the savory foods.
Oh, yeah, pizza day was just a pizza.
Yeah, it was just a pizza, no sides. Every other day had sides. Nope, not on pizza day. Not on pizza day. So I'm just like, I'm about to sit there about to grab on my little shitty pizza, bro. I look up, my boy across the way, Roberto. You know what I'm saying? Roberto got 2 open packs. You know what I'm saying? One ketchup. One ketchup. One mayo. Nigga said squirt. Got them all on there. Use his fingers.
No.
Mix it all up. Said. You know what I'm saying? Just licked it all off his
Testing
fingers.
it.
Like an
Trying to see
ape.
if it's- yeah,
Like an ape.
testing it.
You know what
No,
I'm saying?
he wasn't
And
like
bro-
an ape. He
and
was
bro-
a
and no-
scientist, bro.
Bro,
he
no,
was working magic right there.
Then
He
he
was
ate the
stirring that
pizza.
shit up. He trying to make sure.
Then he ate the pizza.
What pizza?
He ate the pizza that he put the damn fucking
Oh.
ketchup and the mayo on.
Oh, so you wasn't fucking with the mayo on the pizza?
So I'm sitting there. I'm just like, I can never like really eat mayo a day in my life. I can't see it be put on my food. If it's
Okay.
in my food and it's whatever, like, and it's good, like, it's fine. I just don't want to see it.
I had to warm up to it. I didn't really like it.
It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That shit was like, I don't know.
You know Miracle Whip's not real mayo?
I don't
I didn't know that.
What is
Really?
mayo? Like, what is
It's-
mayo? What sauce is that? Where does it come from? I don't know what it is. Like, what is that?
It's like eggs and something else.
Oh, it's
I
like
forget-
egg sauce.
I forgot what it was. Yeah,
Like whipped egg and like something else.
I forget. But
That's weird as
yeah.
shit.
No, I forget what I saw the recipe somewhere. And shit.
Why they don't sell it in the dairy section then?
I don't know.
Eggs
You're
aren't dairy.
right. You're right.
Eggs aren't dairy.
Eggs aren't dairy, and why they put it right next to all the dairy stuff then?
Is eggs not
Breakfast.
dairy?
No, it comes from chicken.
Oh, so it's poultry. Yeah,
Oh shit!
that makes sense.
Damn, this whole time,
It's like now we're learning things now today.
fuck.
We learning things today, man.
You know, they just put all the breakfast shit together. Like, oh, I'm getting cheese. Let me get some eggs. Let me get some ketchup.
I guess I don't know. I don't like the whole process of it.
Yeah, nah, you know,
I feel the same way about ketchup.
I like. Ketchup.
I understand. That's the thing. Now we come to consensus.
You know, yeah, I'll be me right in the middle with that. I won't take. Nah, never mind. Let me not say it. I'll take the mayonnaise. You give me the ketchup, but nah, fuck that. I didn't want to say that. Nah, cause I don't want no mayonnaise either. But I don't mind it. You know, it's cool.
I don't mind it.
But anyways,
it is all good, man.
yeah, we talking about condiments and shit. Like what?
No, I'm saying, man. But like we're racing toward the end here, man.
Oh,
So other than just music, the lemonade, you know what I'm saying, other thing, like what are the other like creative endeavors that you want to like get into? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I wanna do some acting. I wanna try that shit out. I feel like that shit would be fun. I feel like I came close one time, but I didn't really do anything.
Oh yeah.
It was great though. The moment was great. They doing their shit. Shout out to them boy AI Productions. I think that's what they call. But they fire. Yeah, it was cool. I want to do more of that though. That's I don't know. I just like doing art.
We
shit
might be
like
in
that.
contact.
Cinematic shit, like you know how we just talking about cinema for a minute. That shit is awesome, dude. It's like an awesome
Yeah.
form of art. So
100%.
you know,
Nah,
and-
it's one of the best, man, because like you can really express yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like as whatever as that sounds. You know what I'm saying? It's just like yeah, you can really get your point across. You know what I'm saying? More than music, more than just painting, more than clothes, more than anything. You know?
that's fire to me. I want to try some of that. I want creative endeavors.
Yeah.
Creative, entrepreneurial, whatever.
I want to eventually open up a store for some shit, but I don't. That's the thing. We for them. If I come up with a we for them store, like I'm putting anything in there. Like, you can get furniture
Get lemonade.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
You
just-
can get your tire. You can get your tire changed.
Yeah, you can get a painting. You can
You
get
can
a
get a
tire
massage.
changed. You
You know
can
what
get
I'm saying?
anything in there.
Just there
like-
will always be lemonade, but whatever else.
yeah,
you don't
anything
even know.
else like
Whatever
this
else
is a
y'all
lemonade
throw in here
stand.
with us, so like it will sell.
So it's like,
You
yo,
know?
like if it, I want to be the store that comes at that moment where like you kind of just like, damn, like I kind of need. I wonder where I would be able to get some shit like this. Like you can definitely go to our store, the We For Them store. That's where you'll find it. And if they don't got it, we'll get it for you. We'll go find it. You know, like let's be an aid to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
Put
man.
one in every community. We For Them store. Whatever you need.
Whatever you need.
Whatever you need. We For Them. You know.
I like that idea because it seems very TV and cartoonish almost. It's like, bro, nah,
Like,
what you need,
I need
bro.
an anchor for my
We
shit.
for them. We
Yeah,
got it.
we for them.
We'll
Got
get
it.
an anchor for you.
Anchors, all right, it's gonna be yellow though. That's the thing.
We'll get it. We'll get an
It's
anchor
gonna
for
be
you.
the color of lemons every time.
We will get an
whatever
anchor
need.
for you,
You need
man.
a phone? Cool, got you. It's gonna be the spin joint.
Yeah, like shit. It's gonna be a rotary phone. Like shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel that, bro. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Though. I fuck
Some
with
shit
that.
like that. I don't know, man. It's just, you know, I want to skydive too. It's not a creative endeavor or entrepreneurship, but I do want to
Just
jump
something
out
to
of a
do.
plane. I want to be able to say I jumped out of a plane. Like, yeah.
This other life experience.
Mhm.
I'll watch you from the ground.
Some Forrest Gump shit. I feel like the success is like when you living like Forrest Gump at the end. You on that park bench, you telling your story.
With
Like,
AIDS.
With it.
Not with AIDS. Not with AIDS, man.
'Cause AIDS is curable.
And don't fuck with no Jennies either, because I don't. That's she was a horrible woman.
Yeah, that may be the name of the episode. Don't fuck
She
with
was
no Jennies.
But she was misunderstood. She wasn't even a horrible woman. She kind of
She was abused young.
She
and
had her
grew up
reasons.
Bad. So like
she had her
I
reasons, but
understand.
like Forrest was like the best thing for her. So like, you know, I don't know, but
you couldn't see the best thing for her if it
Man.
stared her in the face
man,
and fucked her terribly, probably for a minute. You know?
man. I mean, damn.
Nah, hell yeah,
Poor
dog.
Forrest.
Poor
But-
Forrest. Poor
But still
Forrest.
though, like if you can tell your story, like, and you looking back and you really enjoying, like you like, damn, like I'm sure y'all had good times, like good times. These are good times. Like as long as the good times outweigh the bad, that's all that matters.
Hell yeah,
You know?
bro.
That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
As long as you at the end towards the end with a smile on your face, like that's good. You know, you can see happy old people and you can see old people that's grumpy.
Yep.
You know, it's like, which one do you want to be? You know what I'm saying?
Which one do you want to be, man? That's
Mhm.
the thing. You got the choice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the choice is always Pearlz.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
But
The
yeah,
payoff.
Bro. Hell yeah, bro.
I know.
Thanks for coming on the podcast for us, bro. Thanks for
Mhm.
coming by. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Where can everybody find you? Where can everybody find everything you're doing?
Everybody can find me Instagram at 24 Pearlz. That's 24 Pearlz. And my music is just Pearlz, like Pearlz. So like on all streaming platforms, Pearlz. You probably see like a picture of me or something like that.
Yeah, you know.
Click that. You know what I'm saying? Click on the face, and then it'll take you to the music.
I see the name of the episode. Click on the face.
Yeah, click on the face, man.
Click on the face, man.
Click on the face, do that, and then you're gonna I'm gonna take you into a world. I'm gonna take you into a world where, you know what I'm saying, we work hard and we see the payoff to our work, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, check it out, man. The
Hell
payoff.
yeah,
out
bro.
now, all platforms. Stream
Yes, sir.
today,
Yes, sir.
download today, all of that.
Yes, indeed, man. Attic and Friends on all social media. Tummy Times, Money and Breakfast coming at you with another banger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buy guns and land. We will catch you next time.